Hello friends, I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I've spent the last 25 years dedicated to helping people just like you embrace their golden years with vitality and purpose. Today, I want to share something truly remarkable with you, the art of exceptional aging. Did you know that if you're between 65 and 80 and can still accomplish these 8 activities, you're not just aging well, you're extraordinary? And here's something even more exciting, your chances of celebrating your 100th birthday are significantly higher than average. Living a long, vibrant life isn't merely about fortunate genetics or random chance. It's about those daily habits and abilities that quietly shape your health journey. Many assume that growing older automatically means declining abilities, but that's simply not the complete picture. The beautiful truth is that countless individuals maintain their strength, flexibility, and mental sharpness far beyond what society expects. They move with ease, stay engaged with life, and preserve capabilities that many of their peers have unfortunately lost. These remarkable people often enjoy not just more years, but better ones. In this video, we'll explore 8 crucial indicators that set you apart. If these activities still come naturally to you, you're on an excellent path toward a longer, healthier life. Some might surprise you, but each one provides powerful insight into your longevity potential. Stay with me until the end, because the final indicator is one most people never consider, yet it profoundly influences both how long and how well you'll live. Before we begin, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so now and tap that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. If this content resonates with you, please type yes in the comments below. If it doesn't meet your expectations, type no. Your feedback helps me create even better content for everyone in our community. Now, let's discover these 8 remarkable signs of exceptional aging. Sign 1. You can rise from a seated position without using your hands. One of the most telling indicators of healthy aging isn't found in complicated fitness tests or marathon running. It's something remarkably simple, the ability to stand up from a chair without pushing off with your hands. This seemingly basic movement reveals volumes about your overall physical condition, your core strength, lower body power, and balance. Even more importantly, it's one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll maintain your independence as you age. While muscle diminishes naturally over time, the rate and extent of that loss largely depends on how actively you use your body. Rising from a chair using only your leg strength demonstrates robust thigh muscles, excellent balance, and solid core stability. If you find yourself needing to push with your hands or rock forward just to stand, your leg strength may be declining. Reflect for a moment on the last time you stood up from sitting. Did you rise effortlessly, or did you unconsciously seek extra support? Many don't realize they're losing strength until something as routine as getting up from a sofa becomes noticeably challenging. Consider Margaret's story. At 74, she'd always been relatively active, enjoying gardening and neighborhood walks. During a family gathering, she noticed she couldn't rise from her son's plush sofa without leaning heavily on the armrests. Initially dismissing it as just part of getting older, everything changed when her physician explained that leg strength directly correlates with fall prevention and independence. Motivated, Margaret began simple strengthening exercises 3 times weekly. Within just 3 months, she could again rise smoothly from seated positions, and more importantly, felt dramatically more confident in her everyday movements. This ability carries such significance because lower body strength directly enables mobility and stability. Weakened legs increase fall risk substantially, and falls remain the leading cause of injury-related complications among older adults. If you can still stand without using your hands, it means your legs adequately support your frame, your balance remains intact, and your coordination stays sharp, all crucial signs of longevity. If you've noticed you now rely on your arms to push upward, don't be discouraged. Strength can be rebuilt at any age through consistent effort. Simple exercises like gentle squats, seated leg extensions, and standing calf raises can help restore muscle power. The key lies in regularity. Small daily efforts yield impressive results over time. Next time you stand, pay attention to your movement pattern. If it happens effortlessly, that's an excellent sign you're maintaining physical resilience. It may seem minor, but this simple ability speaks volumes about your long-term health trajectory. Sign 2, you walk with purpose and energy. Perhaps the most powerful predictor of longevity isn't measured in complicated medical tests but in something you do every day, how you walk. If you're between 65 and 80 and still maintain a purposeful, energetic walking pace without becoming breathless, you belong to a remarkable group. Walking speed directly correlates with life expectancy. Research consistently shows that individuals who maintain a steady, confident walking tempo tend to live longer, healthier lives. This isn't simply about fitness, it reflects cardiovascular health, respiratory function, muscular endurance, and overall vitality. Moving with purpose demonstrates that your heart efficiently pumps blood, your lungs effectively distribute oxygen, and your muscles sustain activity without quickly fatiguing. Your walking pace serves as a window into your internal health systems. Think about your typical walking style. Do you move confidently with intention, or have you gradually slowed without realizing it? Do short distances leave you needing to catch your breath? Declining walking speed often appears so gradually that many don't notice until significant changes have occurred. Take Elizabeth's experience at 71. Previously an avid mall walker, she gradually noticed her shopping trips taking longer. Initially attributing this to being more thorough in stores, she had a realization while meeting a friend for coffee. She arrived noticeably winded after walking from the parking lot. This awareness prompted her to focus on her walking tempo. She began timing her regular routes and gradually worked to improve her pace. Within several months, her endurance improved dramatically, and she reported feeling years younger in her daily activities. Walking isn't merely transportation, it's a comprehensive reflection of overall health. A strong, steady pace indicates properly functioning cardiovascular and respiratory systems, engaged muscles, and good balance. Beyond physical benefits, regular walking supports brain health, preserving cognitive function and reducing dementia risk as you age. To assess your current status, try this simple exercise: walk normally for about 30 feet, then briefly accelerate as though trying to catch a closing elevator door. If you can comfortably increase your speed without feeling significantly winded, that's an excellent sign. If you struggle or feel unsteady, consider focusing on building your walking endurance. The encouraging news is that improving walking pace doesn't require intense exercise regimens. Regular walking sessions with attention to posture and gradually increasing tempo can produce meaningful improvements. Even modest enhancements in walking speed can potentially add years to your life expectancy. On your next walk, pay attention to your pace. If you still move with energy and purpose, that's a powerful indication your body maintains excellent functionality and you're positioned well for extended healthy years ahead. Are you finding these insights helpful? If so, please comment below to let me know you're following along. Your engagement helps me create content that truly serves our community. Sign 3, you can balance on one leg for 10 seconds. Balance is something most take for granted until it begins to diminish. Yet your ability to remain stable, even for brief moments on one foot, provides remarkable insight into how successfully your body is aging. If you're between 65 and 80 and can confidently balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you demonstrate exceptional physical resilience. Research clearly links balance ability with longevity. Those maintaining good balance in later years typically enjoy longer, healthier lives. Good balance represents more than fall prevention. It indicates harmonious function between your nervous system, muscles, and reflexes. Standing on one foot engages multiple body systems simultaneously: visual processing, vestibular function, inner ear, and proprioception, your body's positional awareness. When any of these systems weakens, balance often shows the earliest signs of decline. Consider your experience putting on socks or pants. Do you stand steadily, or do you automatically seek support? Subtle balance changes often develop gradually, and many don't recognize diminishing stability until experiencing a near fall or stumble. Thomas, at 78, illustrates this perfectly. A former high school tennis coach, he'd always considered himself physically capable. While getting ready one morning, he noticed he needed to lean against the wall while putting on his socks, something that had never been necessary before. Curious, he intentionally tried standing on one foot in his bedroom and was shocked to discover he could barely maintain position for 3 seconds without tipping. This revelation became his catalyst for change. He incorporated simple balance exercises into his daily routine, standing near a counter for safety while briefly lifting one foot, then progressing to longer durations. Within just 6 weeks, he noticed significant improvement not only in his balance but in his overall confidence navigating his environment. Balance capability serves as one of the strongest predictors of fall risk, and falls represent a leading cause of hospitalization and life-changing injuries among older adults. Stronger balance directly reduces your chances of experiencing falls that could permanently alter your independence. To evaluate your balance, try this basic assessment: stand near a counter or sturdy chair for safety, then lift one foot approximately 6 inches off the floor. See if you can maintain your position for 10 seconds without touching down or grabbing support. If you accomplish this comfortably, that's excellent news. If not, balance can improve through dedicated practice. Simple exercises like heel-toe walking, as though on an imaginary line, gentle side leg lifts, and weight-shifting practices can significantly enhance stability when performed consistently. The essential factor is regular practice. Even brief daily balance challenges produce meaningful improvements. Maintaining good balance extends beyond preventing falls. It preserves your freedom to move confidently through the world without constant fear of instability. The stronger your balance remains, the more independently you'll navigate daily activities. Next time you're brushing your teeth or waiting in line, try briefly balancing on one foot. If you maintain position easily, recognize this as a significant indicator that your body's coordination systems function exceptionally well, positioning you for extended mobility in the years ahead. Sign 4. You can lower to the floor and rise again unassisted. Among the most powerful indicators of longevity isn't found in laboratory tests but in a fundamental movement pattern, the ability to get down to the floor and stand up again without assistance. If you can still perform this movement sequence independently, you possess a remarkable advantage over many in your age group. This capability demonstrates exceptional flexibility, muscular strength, coordination, and overall mobility, all essential components for maintaining independence as you age. Many older adults begin avoiding floor-level activities entirely due to uncertainty about getting back up, but this avoidance accelerates functional decline. When you stop performing certain movements, your body gradually loses the capacity to execute them. Successfully lowering yourself and rising again indicates that your legs, core, and upper body still work in coordinated harmony, a coordination pattern that becomes increasingly uncommon after age 65. Reflect on your response when something falls to the floor. Do you hesitate before retrieving it? Can you comfortably lower all the way down, or do you instinctively look for furniture support? These everyday moments often reveal more about our mobility than formal assessments. Consider Robert's experience at 75. He never particularly thought about floor movements until his 4-year-old granddaughter invited him to join her puzzle building on the living room carpet. He hesitated not from disinterest but from sudden uncertainty about lowering himself down and getting back up gracefully without embarrassment. This realization prompted him to work on regaining this fundamental movement pattern. He began practicing controlled lowering to kneeling, then to sitting, before returning to standing, all while focusing on using his leg strength rather than pulling on furniture. Within several weeks of consistent practice, he not only joined his granddaughter for floor activities but felt a renewed sense of physical competence in various movements. The ability to move to and from the floor without assistance represents one of the strongest predictors of maintained independence. Research consistently shows that individuals struggling with this movement pattern face higher risks of mobility limitations in subsequent years. This difficulty signals overall physical decline, weakening muscles, diminishing flexibility, and compromised balance. Conversely, those who maintain this capability typically remain active, independent, and resilient against physical challenges. To assess your current ability, try this: standing near a chair for safety, slowly lower yourself to sit on the floor, then return to standing without using furniture or walls for support. If you can complete this sequence comfortably, that's a tremendous indicator of preserved physical function. If you find it challenging, don't be discouraged. This movement pattern can improve with regular practice. Daily stretching routines, gentle strength exercises, and practicing the specific components of lowering and rising can restore this essential mobility pattern. Focus on controlled movements that mimic the floor transition, partial squats, kneeling progressions, and core engagement exercises all contribute to rebuilding this fundamental capability. Maintaining floor mobility extends beyond convenience. It represents self-sufficiency in its most practical form. Whether you need to retrieve something from under furniture, play with grandchildren, or recover from a stumble, having the strength and coordination to navigate different levels keeps you independent and confident in various environments. Next time you encounter something at floor level, pay attention to your response. If you can still navigate to and from the floor with relative ease, recognize this as a powerful sign that your body maintains exceptional functionality and resilience, key indicators you're aging remarkably well. If you're still following along and finding value in these insights, please comment below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's continue to sign 5. Sign 5, you can carry household items with confidence. Functional strength manifests in everyday activities, not just at the gym. If you can confidently carry a fully loaded grocery bag, transport a laundry basket, or move household objects without struggle, you demonstrate exceptional physical resilience for your age. This practical strength indicates preserved muscle mass, endurance, and functional fitness, all significant contributors to longevity and independent living. Many underestimate the importance of grip strength and upper body endurance until these capacities begin diminishing. Carrying groceries, lifting household items, or opening containers requires more than just arm strength. These activities engage your shoulders, back, and core muscles simultaneously. Research consistently shows that grip strength particularly serves as one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. Individuals maintaining stronger grips typically enjoy longer, healthier lives, while those struggling with basic lifting tasks often experience earlier mobility limitations and health complications. Think about your most recent household activities. Do you lift objects without hesitation, or do you find yourself planning how to manage the weight? Have you noticed yourself breaking larger loads into smaller portions or asking for assistance with items you previously handled easily? These subtle adaptations often occur so gradually that many don't recognize strength changes until significant decline has occurred. Consider Catherine's experience at 73. Previously proud of her self-sufficiency, she noticed during spring cleaning that moving boxes from her closet seemed unusually taxing. Initially dismissing this as temporary fatigue, she eventually recognized a pattern. Activities requiring lifting or carrying had become consistently more challenging. This awareness motivated her to incorporate simple strength exercises into her routine, light hand weights, resistance bands, and practical movements like carrying groceries short distances to build endurance. Within 3 months, not only did household tasks become easier, but she noticed improved energy throughout her day and reduced discomfort in previously achy joints. The encouraging news is that preserving functional strength doesn't require intensive weight training or strenuous gym sessions. Even modest resistance exercises dramatically impact muscle preservation and functional capacity. Squeezing stress balls improves grip strength, light dumbbells enhance arm endurance, and simple movements like kitchen counter push-ups build practical upper body power. Consistency proves more important than intensity. Brief, regular strength activities yield greater benefits than occasional intense workouts. Just a few minutes of purposeful movement daily can significantly maintain muscle mass and prevent unnecessary physical decline. Functional strength transcends convenience, it enables continued independence. When you maintain adequate strength for household tasks, you're less likely to experience fatigue, weakness, or injuries during daily activities. Most importantly, you preserve the ability to manage your environment independently without relying on assistance for routine activities. Next time you carry groceries or household items, notice how your body responds. If you handle these tasks confidently, recognize this as a strong indicator that your physical function remains exceptional, positioning you well for continued independence and longevity. Sign 6. You navigate stairs with confidence. Stair climbing serves as one of the most revealing assessments of physical vitality. If you can ascend a flight of stairs without pausing for breath or stability, you demonstrate remarkable cardiovascular fitness, muscular strength, and coordination compared to many in your age group. This seemingly simple activity requires impressive physical integration. Your legs must generate sufficient power, your heart and lungs must efficiently deliver oxygen under increased demand, and your balance systems must maintain stability throughout the changing positions. If any of these systems falters, stair navigation quickly reveals the weakness. Reflect on your most recent stair experience. Did you climb steadily with confidence, or did you find yourself slowing, gripping the handrail tightly, or feeling winded before reaching the top? Many don't realize their endurance is declining until they begin consciously avoiding stairs altogether, choosing elevators or limiting activities to single-level environments. This avoidance creates a problematic cycle. Reduced stair climbing leads to further deconditioning, resulting in even greater difficulty when stairs become unavoidable. Consider William's experience at 72. Previously unconcerned about stairs, he gradually began making subtle adaptations, taking elevators more frequently, avoiding venues with stairs, and unconsciously slowing his pace when stairs were necessary. The turning point came during a family gathering at his daughter's 2-story home. After climbing to the 2nd floor, he realized he needed several minutes to recover before joining the conversation, something that had never happened before. This awareness prompted him to intentionally incorporate stair climbing into his routine, beginning with just 3 steps repeatedly, then gradually increasing to a full flight. Within just 2 months, he noticed dramatic improvements in his leg strength, breathing capacity, and overall confidence navigating multi-level environments. Stair climbing capability directly reflects cardiovascular health. Medical professionals frequently use stair climbing capacity as a quick assessment of heart and lung function. If you can ascend a standard flight without excessive fatigue, your cardiorespiratory system likely functions efficiently, a powerful predictor of long-term health outcomes. To evaluate your current ability, find a staircase with approximately 12 steps. Climb at your normal pace and assess your response at the top. If you can maintain a conversation immediately after ascending without feeling significantly winded, that's an excellent sign of preserved fitness. If you struggle, don't be discouraged. Stair capacity responds remarkably well to consistent practice. Regular stair climbing, even in short bouts, combined with simple leg strengthening exercises like chair rises and calf raises, can dramatically improve your stair navigation confidence. The key lies in progression, starting with what's manageable and gradually increasing difficulty as your body adapts. Maintaining stair climbing ability extends beyond practical convenience. It represents cardiovascular resilience, muscular strength, and systemic coordination. Those who preserve this capability typically retain greater independence in diverse environments and demonstrate stronger overall physical function. If you still navigate stairs with relative ease, recognize this as a significant indicator that your body maintains exceptional integration of multiple systems, positioning you well for extended mobility and independence in the years ahead. If you're finding these insights valuable, please comment 6 below to let me know you're still with me as we explore these important markers of exceptional aging. Sign 7. Your memory remains sharp and responsive. While physical capabilities strongly indicate longevity, cognitive function proves equally crucial. If you consistently remember recent conversations, easily recall names, and maintain mental sharpness in daily activities, you demonstrate exceptional brain health for your age group. Your memory capacity reflects more than intellectual ability, it indicates overall brain health, circulation efficiency, and nervous system integrity. Normal aging includes occasional forgetfulness, like temporarily misplacing items or experiencing tip-of-the-tongue word-finding delays. However, a significant difference exists between these minor lapses and noticeable cognitive decline. If you still engage in detailed conversations, remember recent events without prompting, and manage daily responsibilities with limited memory aids, your cognitive function likely remains remarkably preserved compared to many peers. Consider your typical day. Do you struggle to recall what you ate yesterday, or can you easily remember details from conversations from last week? Do you learn new information, solve problems, and maintain focus on complex tasks without significant difficulty? These everyday cognitive experiences provide valuable insight into your brain health. Patricia's experience at 78 illustrates this perfectly. While noticing many friends increasingly struggling with memory issues, she maintained exceptional recall ability, remembering birthdays without reminders, discussing books in detail weeks after reading them, and learning new technology without significant difficulty. What she didn't initially recognize was how her daily habits, reading extensively, participating in community groups, and challenging herself with new learning, were actively preserving her cognitive function. Her lifestyle choices created a cognitive reserve that provided resilience against typical age-related decline. Your brain functions similarly to muscles, requiring regular stimulation to maintain optimal performance. Individuals who read regularly, engage in strategy games, learn new skills, or participate in stimulating conversations typically preserve cognitive function significantly longer than those with limited mental engagement. Social connection plays an equally important role in brain health. Isolation accelerates cognitive decline, while regular meaningful interaction with family, friends, or community groups helps maintain neural pathways and cognitive processing speed. To assess your current mental sharpness, try recalling specific details from a conversation or meal from 2 days ago, or memorize a short list of words and test your recall after 5 minutes of distraction. If these exercises feel manageable, that's an excellent indication your brain function remains well preserved. Even if you notice some cognitive changes, numerous strategies can enhance brain health at any age. Regular reading, learning new skills, physical activity, social engagement, and adequate sleep all contribute significantly to cognitive preservation. Even brief daily mental challenges create meaningful cognitive benefits. Maintaining sharp memory extends beyond convenience, it preserves your decision-making autonomy, enables meaningful connections through conversation, and allows continued engagement with activities that bring purpose and joy. When your cognitive function remains strong, you maintain control over your choices and experiences. If you still recall details with relative ease and engage mentally without significant difficulty, recognize this as a powerful indicator that your brain health remains exceptional, positioning you well for continued cognitive resilience and quality of life. Sign 8, you awaken feeling refreshed and energized. Perhaps the most overlooked yet revealing indicator of longevity is sleep quality. If you consistently wake feeling rested, refreshed, and ready to engage with your day, you possess a tremendous advantage over many in your age group. Quality sleep serves as one of the strongest predictors of long-term health, influencing everything from heart function and brain health to immune response and energy regulation. While sleep patterns naturally evolve with age, the restoration sleep provides remains essential throughout life. Many older adults experience disrupted sleep, difficulty falling asleep, frequent night waking, or too early morning awakening, leading to persistent daytime fatigue. If you still experience restorative sleep, meaning you sleep soundly, wake naturally feeling refreshed, and maintain good energy throughout your day, your body likely maintains excellent regulatory function and repair capacity. Consider your typical morning experience. Do you wake feeling energized and ready to begin your day, or do you feel groggy, sluggish, and inadequately rested? Many incorrectly assume that poor sleep quality inevitably accompanies aging, but while some sleep architecture changes occur naturally, consistently poor sleep often indicates underlying health issues rather than normal aging. James' experience at 76 exemplifies this. Previously enjoying restful sleep throughout his life, he gradually began experiencing fragmented nights, waking frequently, feeling restless, and requiring afternoon naps to function. Initially dismissing these changes as just getting older, his perspective shifted after implementing several targeted adjustments, establishing consistent sleep-wake times, reducing evening screen exposure, creating a relaxing pre-sleep routine, and optimizing his bedroom environment. Within just weeks, his sleep quality dramatically improved, resulting in noticeably better morning energy, improved daytime alertness, and even enhanced mood stability. Sleep quality transcends mere rest. It facilitates essential biological processes including cellular repair, memory consolidation, immune system regulation, and hormonal balance. Those enjoying quality sleep typically experience lower rates of cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and metabolic disorders. They also generally maintain healthier weight management and demonstrate more consistent energy patterns throughout their days. To evaluate your current sleep quality, consider these indicators. Do you typically fall asleep within 20 to 30 minutes of lying down? Do you wake feeling refreshed without requiring an alarm? Do you maintain reasonable alertness throughout your day without significant energy crashes? Affirmative answers suggest excellent sleep quality. If sleep represents a challenge area, several approaches can help. Limiting caffeine after midday, maintaining consistent sleep-wake schedules, creating a cool, dark sleep environment, and establishing calming pre-sleep routines all contribute significantly to improved sleep quality. Even modest improvements in sleep practices often yield substantial benefits to overall restoration. Restorative sleep creates a foundation for optimal function across all body systems. When you sleep well, you wake with the energy resources necessary for physical activity, clear thinking, and emotional resilience, essential components of vibrant aging. If you regularly wake feeling refreshed and maintain good energy throughout your day, recognize this as a powerful indicator that your body maintains exceptional regulatory function, positioning you well for continued vitality and resilience as you age. Closing thoughts. As we conclude our exploration of these 8 remarkable indicators, take a moment to reflect on how many apply to your current experience. If you recognized many of these capabilities in yourself, you're demonstrating exceptional resilience and functionality compared to average aging patterns. Maintaining your strength, balance, endurance, cognitive sharpness, and sleep quality beyond age 65 doesn't just indicate good current health, it strongly predicts continued independence and longevity. While many assume aging inevitably brings decline, the evidence clearly shows that many individuals maintain robust function well beyond conventional expectations. These 8 signs reveal something profound. Your body and mind can maintain impressive resilience throughout your later years, supporting an active, engaged lifestyle far longer than many anticipate. If you still demonstrate these capabilities, your physical and cognitive systems are functioning exceptionally well, supporting daily activities with remarkable efficiency. Remember that even if you identified areas needing improvement, positive change remains possible at any age. Strength can be rebuilt, endurance can be restored, balance can be enhanced, and cognitive function can be maintained through consistent appropriate activities. Your body maintains impressive adaptability throughout life, responding to positive inputs at any stage. The key to exceptional aging lies in consistent, appropriate challenge, regularly engaging your physical and mental capacities just enough to stimulate adaptation without overwhelming your systems. Small, consistent efforts create substantial results over time. So how many of these signs did you recognize in yourself? Which one particularly resonated with your experience? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Share one insight that stood out to you today and how you might incorporate it into your life. Your experiences and reflections provide valuable perspective for our entire community. Remember that nurturing your health represents an ongoing journey rather than a destination. Every small positive choice, whether taking a brief walk, engaging in a stimulating conversation, practicing balance while brushing your teeth, or creating a more supportive sleep environment, contributes meaningfully to your long-term vitality and independence. You possess remarkable influence over your aging experience through everyday choices and activities. Recognize and celebrate the capabilities you maintain, while compassionately addressing areas that might benefit from attention. If you found value in this video, please support our community by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this information with someone who might benefit from these insights. Your engagement helps me continue creating content that informs and inspires our community. Thank you for joining me today in exploring the remarkable indicators of exceptional aging. I look forward to continuing our journey together in future videos, where we'll explore additional strategies for living your most vibrant, engaged life at every age.